Okay, I think it works now. I had to restart the recording. Hi everyone. Today we're going to finish the demo for burning the midnight oil. It's burned the midnight. I said that before. It's burned the midnight oil. I've been saying burning this whole time. I'm sorry. The sound is a bit loud in my ears. Sorry. I'm gonna turn it down. So yeah, I think Sears went back to her room and yes, and she turned into a bat, and then we're gonna see. I hope this is not gonna be too short, and because I stopped because my voice was hurting. So I so I hope I don't have 15 minutes left, and then this video is just gonna be very short. Uh, okay, I was scared it was not gonna load. I think it's fine. So let's go. Sears flies through an open window of her flat. Miss Sears, Miss Sears, Miss Sears. She transforms. She transforms just in time to land on her feet inside. Who the hell does he think he is? Ooh, I didn't know she was gonna pull all of this out. I'm sorry. I don't know. I hope YouTube doesn't flag this just because of that. She stalks around the tiny space, tearing off her clothes while cursing Abraxas in every language known to mankind. She's never known anyone more frustrating. She pulls to a stop in front of a mirror so she can adjust her underclothes and check her makeup. But her reflection makes her pause. Oh, I wish the myths were true and vampires didn't have reflections. When she sees herself in the mirror, she can never resist picking her appearance apart. We have nothing to worry about though. She's gorge. The red lips painted that color so her mouth would match her eyes. The black hair she frantically restyles with every change of the seasons. The body that stopped aging the year she thinks she turned 22, only a few days short of 23. She tries to carry herself to show she's older than she looks, but staring herself down in the mirror, she can't help feeling hopelessly young. In the near 100 years of her existence, she's reinvented herself dozens of times. So why do I still look so like the girl I used to be? Because you're still the same person, I would guess. I wish I could forget her, but every time I see myself, there she is. I think she's beautiful, a small mercy. Okay, I was scared she was not confident in her looks because she looks very good. And that would have made me sad. I'm too old to mope around like this. Sears picks her clothes back up, slipping them back on. It's embarrassing, really, letting her breakfast shake her confidence like this. She's a cat. Yes, she smirks. Back again, I see. Oh. She quiets her steps, sneaking around as she searches for the little intruder. Come out, wherever you are. She catches the culprit under a haphazardly discarded bra. Her neighbor's cat. Oh, Ellie. How did you manage to escape your owner this time, huh? She pss at Ellie, luring her from the hiding spot. She's not sure the sounds actually make a difference. The cat just seems to really like her. Or why else would you sneak in there all the time, She picks the cat up, cradling her in her arms and pressing a kiss to her head. Poor Miss Harris has to be worried sick about you. Wait here. I'll have Eddie take you home. I'll take that as a yes, ma'am. Good kitty. Downstairs, she finds Edgar, lounged over his desk, nose buried in mountains of paperwork. For some reason, at first, I didn't catch that Edgar, him was like Eddie. For some reason, when it's the same name, I don't know. When Eddie's working, he might as well be dead to the rest of the world. The only sign he's an actual living person and not an eerily realistic statue is when his hand moves to scratch at his 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, I was gonna mention he's got a glow up since like the time we met him in the alley last time. He looks like way better. Sometimes it's all too easy to forget that Edgar isn't the same boy I met 20 years ago. Edgar's the only human companion she's ever had. She knows their relationship isn't conventional. Vampires don't need the company of humans they aren't feeding on, or sleeping with, or planning to change. But Edgar isn't a blood bag, or a quick fuck, or a toy to her. He's a friend. Aw, that's actually kinda cute. Because she was like very depressed before. That's very nice. Perhaps our only friend in this world. When we first met, we looked the same age. Perhaps that's why it feels so strange to watch him grow while I don't. Well, growing old suits him. Where he used to be cute, he's now handsome. At least her opinion, that is. Because I guess like if we like slip into his lap, it's like we're like doing the romance route in a way with him. We're like flirting with him, and if we scare him, we stay friends, kind of. And like she said, that's like her only friends in that she's ever had. So like I don't want to ruin that with her because friends are also really important. So like even if I do think he looks very good, I think I'm just gonna scare him. Blood, give me all your blood. What? In his surprise, the back of Edgar's hand knocks over his coffee mug. Oops. Her quick reflexes let her catch it before any coffee spills. Knowing Edgar, he'll lose it if anything stains his precious documents. Edgar wipes the sweat from his brow, breathing out a faint sigh. That was close. As soon as his immediate relief is over, he scowls. You're a little old for peekaboo, don't you think? I'm a little too old for most things. If I let my age stop me, I would have a very boring eternity ahead of me. She sits down at the edge of his desk. You'll never guess what happened again to Abraxas messed up the job, didn't he? She was talking about Ellie, but being reminded of Abraxas sours her mood. How'd you know? I'm not very like quiet in the alleyway. I think, yeah, I heard you cussing up a damn storm. Yeah, like, alright, thin floors. Edgar doesn't ask for details. Well aware, Sears will support them regardless. I'll never take. It never takes much for her to go off on another one of her rants about Abraxas and the supernatural secrecy force. They've been a thorn in their operations since the very start. Separate from the Supernatural Crime Division, the SSF are an intelligence agency specialized in so-called counterterrorism. Bluntly speaking, they've been ordered to do whatever it takes to ensure that the existence of the supernatural remains a secret from the larger world. They spy and manipulate the narrative behind the scenes, only stepping forward when an incident grows big enough that it threatens exposure. On occasions, they will even directly eliminate assumed threats. The SSF higher-ups are all mortals, but they send supernaturals like Abraxas to do the dirty fieldwork for them. Many would insist that the SSF are a necessary evil, but everyone still thinks supernatural who join up are sellouts. Innocence or guilt matter little to the SSF. Their job is, quite literally, to brush things under the rug, usually at the expense of non-humans. Cities that have experienced a rise of vampires don't let the SSF anywhere near if they can help it. But in places like North Haven, it's hard to get all the different non-humans to agree on anything other than not wanting humans to discover us. I'm not surprised they intervened again, but I'm surprised they haven't shut Thorn investigations down yet. given our egregious list of violations. I don't like Abraxas any more than you do, but I've got to give it to him. His patience with you has been impressive. Because he wants me? That's exactly why. Like, I have a big brain mind. He wants me so bad. That's like the only solution. Careful, that almost sounded like a compliment. But Edgar is not wrong. Sears should be a major liability in the SSFX. She's bent or outright broken their rules plenty of times, yet Abraxas doesn't report half of the stuff she gets up to. Yeah, because he wants me. I'm gonna say that every time because he wants me. Because of that, he now seems to believe she owes him some kind of favor. Oh, as if I ever asked for his help. What type of favor? You know what? Maybe he fancies you. That's what I said. You know, Edgar and I we're like connected. He wants me so bad. My colossal ego is inclined to agree, but I don't think that's it. Why? Besides, he's married. Well, fuck my, fuck my drag, right? Like, oh my god, are you sure about that? Oh, okay, but his wife passed away ages ago. Okay, then everything's fine. And yet, even after all this time, he still hasn't taken off his wedding ring. Oh, okay. Mm. But I'm joking. It's fine. It's okay. That's kind of cute, actually. About 15 years ago, when they'd spoken face to face for the first time, he'd been one of the first things she's noticed about him. At the time, she's been disappointed, assuming his wife was still alive. She's done a lot of awful things without guilt, but sleeping with married men was something she'd like to avoid. Avoid, or like you don't want to do it at all. In hindsight, she recognizes she dodged a bullet, even if only barely. It's a long time. I suppose. Edgar scratches his nose bridge, giving away how nervous he is. It never fails to amuse her how easy he is to read. Well, that's quite sad, isn't it? He must have loved her very much. It must be painful missing someone that long. Do you miss? Are you missing someone? Sounds like it. I guess. Sears knows far too well what it feels like to mourn someone you'll never get hold again. It doesn't have to mean that you love them. But Edgar wouldn't be thinking about her experience in this moment. He must be thinking about his sister. We got very dark very quick. I was talking about him wanting me, and then suddenly we're talking about dead people. Fuck, sorry. Into more fun matters. Remember what day it is? With everything going on tonight, she'd nearly forgotten herself. So she can't say she blames him when Edgar pulls a face that says he definitely doesn't remember. Of course I remember. It's February 19? 21. 21? First of all, it's March. Is it really? I can never tell when it's raining all year long anyway. Well, fine, I'll tell you. It's our anniversary. Or what? It's been 20 years since the night we first met. Oh, is that something to celebrate? I'm gonna joke about it. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I don't know about you, but I'm surprised we made it this long. Not that we agree. Not that we can agree on. Wasn't one of us supposed to kill the other by now? He says it lightly, but he's half serious. One of them should be dead right now. Edgar lights a cig, barely hiding a grin when he shoves it between his lips. Smoking indoors? I hate smoking, but smoking indoors is criminal. Sears smirks back at him. This kind of banter has long been part of their daily routine. She provokes him. He resorts with some snark. They laugh or roll their eyes, then rinse and repeat. That seems kind of fun. It had taken a while to get here, of course. When they first met, Edgar was so angry with the world. He took everything as an insult. He's mellowed out over the years, gotten better at preserving his anger for when it's actually warranted. Well, I guess his sister is like got changed or got murdered by a vampire, I guess. That's why he was trying to kill us in the alleyway, like at the start of the game. Most of the time. I should let our client know that we didn't get the fangling. Blah. It's annoying, but they don't have any other option. Their anonymous client was clear in their instruction. Seth must die tonight, or else no reward. With Seth in the SSF's custody, there's no way they can get to him before the sun's up. Ugh, I just realized. We'll have to return the deposit, won't we? It's the right thing to do. We can also steal. We can just do that. I mean, we're already doing like illegal things right now. We might as well, like why not? Like let's have a little fun with it. Can we afford to do that? Per your request, we've taken fewer jobs as of late, so we're stretched even thinner than usual. Hmm. If we want to feel more secure about keeping the lights on, you could take a few more cases, or spend less on clothes. Why would I do either of those things? When you're always working so hard to make sure we're a month ahead on rent. I've only got so much hair, Sears. And I've only got so many dresses. Edgar heaves a sigh. I would be so mad if my roommate did that. Like, oh my god. Though you might say that, I'll just take it out of my own pay then. Oh, he's so nice. I must fuck you. You don't need like 15 dresses. She nods, pleased with his quick thinking. Anyway, they can all wait till tomorrow. Let's go to the Golden Cat and celebrate her 20th. You don't need to use our anniversary as an excuse. We go there every night. But tonight will be special. Drinks on me, so you're paying everything. Well, technically it's our rapidly depleting business funds that will be paying, but the sentiment stands. You know how to spoil a bat. You sure know how to boil a bat. So that's a yes? Yes, yes. Alright, just let me fetch my coat. Why do I feel him forgetting something important? Ooh. You in danger? I forgot who said that on Drag Race. But it's like on Drag Race they said like you in danger, girl. Yeah. They share a knowing look. I only know one person who knocks like that. Is he hot? Are they hot? That's all I care about right now. You take it. But I always answer the door. Damn, we're here, fuck. Only because you're so good at it. Jacob puts out his cig and walks over to the door. And opening it to reveal Miss Eris. Edgar, Sears, thank goodness you're still here. Miss Harris, their next door oh my god. Their next door neighbor rushes inside. She's a kind old woman who thankfully never complains about the suspicious people going in and out of Thorne's investigation at all hours. She's looking for the cat, I guess. Most that her eyesight isn't what it used to be. Okay. Same goes for her hearing, actually. Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you. I know how busy you are. Doing your detective work, saving the day and all that, but I can't find my baby anywhere. Her baby being her cat, Ellie. Yeah, I guessed. I feel awful bringing this to you at this hour, but would you mind having a look for her? I couldn't sleep knowing she's somewhere out there, cold and alone, and lost. Oh, I took a flop. Shivering to death, my poor baby. Her wailing is loud enough to wake up the entire building. Oh, I didn't do it loud enough, I guess. Edgar starts to sweat. Edgar doesn't look like he's in the mood to go on a cat hunt. Luckily for him, they don't have to. Good news, we already found her. Her bawling immediately stops. You did? Yes, she's upstairs. She is? Yeah? Why do I feel like this is going like... It kind of looks like they're gonna kill her or something. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like paranoid right now. Edgar guides Miss Eris to the sofa. She sinks into it with relief. Oh, how lucky I am to have the city's finest detective as my neighbors. It's not that hard to find someone who's hiding inside your own home. Sears retrieves Ellie from upstairs, accidentally returning her to her owner. Edgar watches the exchange with amusement. He's been nagging for ages that she should just stroll down to the shelter and pick up a cat of her own. Sadly, I lack the confidence to keep something living alive. She needs to go to a therapist, I'm not gonna lie to you. You might need to unpack that with someone. Especially like the monologue that we had at like the start of the game. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Harris hugs the cat to her chest. Ellie lets out a not so pleased yeah. You saved my baby again. How can I even repay you two? Money! Major bag. Alert, major bag. Alert. It's nothing. We're glad to help you anytime, free of charge. Nonsense. I'll bake you biscuits and bring them over here tomorrow. You don't have money? Like, like dollar bills? Like money? Knowing she wouldn't even be able to eat them and no good could come from having Miss Harris lurking around unless necessary, Sears tries to tell her. There's really no need. We love that. Thank you so much. Seriously? Big bag? Like, Edgar looks offended. I'm always serious about dessert. He's kinda real about that though. Very good, Mr. Thorne. It is important for grown boys to eat plenty. Isn't he like 30 something? Like he looks 30 plus. Good joke. The only thing Edgar's growing is a pitiful beard. Okay? Edgar rubs his jaw. How dare you? How very dare you? And for that, you need plenty of calories. Sure, sure. I don't know about that. It's hair. Well, take a look. Look. Sarah gently gets Miss Harris out of her chair and guides her to the door. All the way there, Miss Harris rambles about what she's going to bake tomorrow. Sears almost has to shove her out the door. Not suspicious of the old lady, like Miss Harris is that yeah, that's her name. I'm suspicious for some reason. But again, maybe I'm just paranoid. When it's finally shut behind her, Sears turns to glare at Edgar. What? It would be foolish of me to turn away free food. Yeah, I mean, you're already broke as fuck. You might as well get food if you don't get money at least. Anyway, with Miss Harris gone, there's only one thing left to do. Drinks? Drinks. Yes. This is cute. I love like lamps like that and like a stained glass like this. That's like very warm and everything is so pretty. The golden cat is almost the polar opposite of Elysium. It's like warm. You actually want to be there. You don't feel like you're gonna get assaulted every 5 seconds in there. It's cute. All supernaturals and even a few humans who are in the know come here. As long as you keep your fangs, claws, wands, whatever you've got to yourself, you're welcome to pop in for a drink. So there are other like supernatural. I thought when they said supernaturals, they would be only be vampires, but no, like it's giving werewolf, it's giving witch, it's giving other things. That's cool. Entering the pub, I wonder what Abraxas is. I wonder. Entering the pub, Circe's eyes immediately hone in on the one guest in particular. Did I say that right? What did I just? I'm sorry. I don't know what I just said. Oh look, it's your little friend. Ooh, who is that? I might want to get in on that one. Hold on. Raoul, a local cop with muscles that aren't just for show. He's seated near the bar, nursing a beer in one hand. I don't know how I feel about him being a cop. That's not a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. Don't call him that. The way you phrase it makes it sound indecent. Well, but he is your friend. Last I check, your only friend. You're fucking him? Is that what she's trying to say? Other friends? Yeah, but you don't fuck them, is that what it is? There's Richard, back in my hometown. Though I haven't spoken to the brat in some time. And even thought about him in a while, so it's not your friend anymore. And there's you. Your friends aren't we? Oh my god, he's blushing. So you want me to? Me trying to find out everyone who wants me. So you want me? Yeah. I think I hit the mic. I'm sorry. Oh, of course we're friends. Come on. Embarrassed by how much his words mean to her, Sears is quick to change the subject. Thankfully, Edgar doesn't seem to mind, looking more than look flustered himself. By the way, Rose like gay, right? Oh, yeah. So you're fucking him. What makes you say that? He's never responded to any of my flirting. Maybe he's ace. That's possible because I don't remember seeing him on like the dateable list. Maybe he's just not interested in anyone. Perhaps he's just not into you. That's not physically possible to not like her. Like, come on. No, he's definitely gay. That's not possible. Like, come on. She only flirt with Raoul to mess with Edgar, but it still surprises her Edgar hasn't noticed his friends not into women. Is he really so oblivious, or is Raoul just that private? Maybe he just doesn't like anyone. That's possible. Specify. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Maybe it's easier for her to tell because she also enjoys the company of her own sex. Yes! Wait, you've been flirting with him? Why are you mad at that? So that's what he was mulling over? They walk up to Raoul. Edgar greets him first. Evening, Raoul. Did you get up work early tonight? Edgar and Raoul have an interesting friendship, if you can say it, if you can call it that. They meet up every few weeks, but it's never a planned thing. They'll just sit next to each other and chat over a few drinks, bonding over being humans in a world of supernaturals or whatever. Oh, hello, Edgar. Unfortunately, I'm technically still on the clock, and we're drinking. Good to see you as well, Sears. Have you been well? Look at how he's smirking. Maybe he does want me. Raoul nods to Sears, acknowledging her too. He's smiling, but she can't tell if it's out of politeness or if he's genuinely happy to see them. It looks like he's happy to see me. I mean, he's smirking, like I said. Sure. But what about you? Are you here on official business? Anything we should look out for? Well, she takes a look around. Turn around. Where's your pup, by the way? Where to see you without him? A dog! Barely a moment after he's mentioned, Sears watches Dante right. Oh my fucking god! Hold on. I'm sorry. History. I'm sorry. I'm gonna reread that. My fat fucking fingers like clicked on it. I'm sorry. Take it from the top. Where's your puppy, by the way? Where to see you without him? Barely a moment after he's mentioned, Sears watches Dante, Raoul's police partner, step inside the bar. He's just alone. The dog is just walking. Okay. Speak of the devil or werewolf. I guess if we're being technical, okay. So this, I think his name's Dante here, right here. He's beautiful, by the way. I think he's the werewolf. Okay, so you know him. Dante looks a little out of sorts, hair sticking up even more than usual. He notices them immediately, but doesn't even spare them as much as a grunt of acknowledgement. Rubbing his arm, he instead stops at the other side of the bar to order a beer. Taking a flop. I've always thought of him as a loose cannon, waiting to burst, but he looks especially on the edge tonight. Yeah, because by the way, I'm gonna play like Dante's World as well when I'm done with that one. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the two sides of the story link up. Something's rattled him. Then again, Dante's never behaves the way you would expect an officer to. Oh, Perhaps that's why I mind him less. Oh, maybe he's with the SSF, the with maybe with Abraxas and everything. Is he avoiding us? Yeah, he definitely is. I think he can hear you. I don't think Circe gives a fuck about that. Yes, that was the point. Yeah, she raises her voice. Perfect timing, Dante. We were just talking about you. What? We weren't. You do realize that when you say it like that, you only sound more suspicious. Yeah. Seriously. I love how we just like Edgar's, yeah, Eddie, we're just like throwing him around. We're just doing whatever. Raoul rests his chin on its palm, watching the scene with a little too much amusement for liking. For some reason, Dante seriously freaks Edgar out. That sounds racist. I'm not gonna go there, but it's giving. Yeah, I'm watching you. Now, this shouldn't be so surprising because Edgar's been easily scared as long as Sears knows him. Yeah. He's, however, he's especially intimidated by Dante. Ooh, we get to see him like he was hoping. He has two bells on his collar. He's also freaky. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. To his defense, Dinkley does look like he punched the lights out. Not sure lights out if you look at him in the wrong way on the wrong day. I don't know. Right now he's looking at me in a very flirty eye right now. But you have to be pretty stupid to try something on Eddie while I'm around. Okay. She can defend herself. Okay. In the meantime, Dante has picked up his beer and walked over. He offers a nonchalant wave with his free hands, which is probably as good of a greeting as they'll get from him. Did you forget to brush your hair this morning, or did you run into trouble on your way here? It looks fine to me. If anyone's picking on you, you can always let me know. I don't like animal abuse. I know you. Come on. Oh, just went to Abraxas. Seen him recently? Yeah. Being reminded of Abraxas is I don't think that's how you say that. That sounds weird. Abraxas' existence again sets a frown on her face. Not really. When Dante smirks, Circe knows he's gotten exactly what he wanted to by bringing up Abraxas. I heard he and his agents were snooping around that museum that exploded, interviewing potential witnesses. The museum? An explosion? Could that be related to where Abraxas needed Seth? I guess I'll be wandering all around the city till that's sorted, keeping an eye on things. Ugh. If you haven't run into him yet, I'm sure you will. A lot. His smugness shifts to curiosity. I like the fact that I get to see him more often because, reminder, if I wasn't explicit enough of it, I need him very bad. So that's good news to me personally. Heard anything about that though? Not sure what you're asking me for. I haven't got a clue what they're up to. And speaking from experience, it's best if it stays that way. Actually, why do you even care? Aren't the SSF and the police supposed to stay out of each other's business as much as they can? Okay, I'm stupid. The SSF and the police are not the same thing. I was wondering. It's not the same thing. It seems logic, but I'm dumb. I forgot or something. Unless it's related to whatever the two of you are working on. Ro wouldn't tell us anything, but maybe you will. You didn't give me the chance to say anything. As if you wouldn't have told me the truth if I did. I mean, clock it. She could have forced him to. In what way? If she really wanted to, she could use compulsion on either of them right now, and there wouldn't be much they could do about it. Dante's trickier because he's about as stubborn as one gets, but Ro's only human. She wouldn't though, not because she's squeamish about compelling either of them, she's just not curious enough. Still, if Dante won't tell her anything, she'll take it. Well, since you asked so nicely, no, you suck. I don't. That's your job. Go fuck you. You know, don't. Edgar, itching to get away from Dante, interrupts. Okay, well, you two look busy and we're in desperate need of a drink. We'll lead you to it. But come on, seniors, you've bothered them enough for tonight. How dare you? I'm perfectly lovely and pleasant to be around. Exactly. Will waves to Edgar. Good to see you, Edgar. Oh, you want him? The little gay boys. Yeah, cheers. Mm, I know. I can read that very clearly. Edgar takes her arm and she begrudgingly lets him pull her to another corner of the bar. They nab their usual seats close to the bartender. When they drink a lot, so it's good to have easy access. I'm gonna get plastered. Yes, that. In order to maintain some level of dignity, we've agreed to never discuss exactly how much of our income goes to the golden cats. Yeah, maybe that's not very like responsible of you right now. I'm not gonna lie. The bartender is Swift, no Taylor. In a minute, they have their usuals in front of them. Some cocktail for Edgar and a totally not conspicuous glass of red wine for Sears. Is there even alcohol in that? What's the point? I mean, it's blood she can just drink, but. So when are we going to address the elephant in the room? I guess Edgar sips his cocktail, raising a single brow at Sears' question. I'm talking about your addiction to sugar. Should be criminal to even call that a drink. It's about 1% alcohol and 109% sugar. He's already old, but like, the diabetes is like calling you right now. Not quite sure those numbers add up. Besides, what right do you have to judge anyone's drink when you order the same thing every night? Well, it's good. Why waste money on alcohol when it's just supposed to taste of what I really want? Exactly. I thought alcohol enhanced the taste of blood. Really? Actually, I can't believe I've never asked you that before. She knows exactly why he hasn't asked. With each year that passes, Edgar grows more determined to avoid acknowledging what she really is. Depends on the vamp, but nothing will ever be drinking it fresh from the tap. If my theory that like his sister was like attacked in some way by a vampire, she's fucked up for saying that. Like, come on. And have you started doing that again? She doesn't miss the regret in his eyes before he averts them. Still, she can help the irritation she feels at what he's insinuating. I mean, girl, like I understand, but like you did that though. So, not since I ended things with Lazarus, you know that. Lazarus is like, oh yeah, the French guy, the annoying French one. Okay, right. But you think that's a lie? I didn't say that. You thought about that though. Even if I were doing it, I'm not like that family I met tonight. That's also true. I have self-control. I'm fully capable of making my own decisions. I don't drink from people who don't want me to, and I certainly don't train people. So you can stop looking at me with like I bit your pasty ass. Okay, I'm sorry, my brain like shut off. Edgar's face falls in his hands, but his trembling shoulders do little to conceal his laughter. It's not funny. I'm annoyed with you. I know I'm sorry. Sorry that I'm annoyed. Sorry you said it in the first place. Both? She's grinning now too. Then why the laughter? Why'd you have to call me pasty? You know I've been trying really hard to build a team. You're not gonna be able to do that in fucking Britain. You're not gonna be able to do that. I can tell you right now. You should give up on that. You're only adding to that constellation of freckles on your face. Damn. Do you like my freckles? I do, it's cute. I like freckles. I said that. Well, I must have been lying, since I'm apparently lying about everything these days. He grimaces. Seems he thought she was going to let that one get swept under the rug. I'm sorry, Sears. I didn't mean to accuse you. I know you're not like that. I know you wouldn't. It's just hard to forget the shit I've seen. The things I know you're capable of if you weren't held back by your own morals. It always comes back to this, huh? A girl only likes the Sears who stands up against her own kind and looks out for the weak. Not the Sears who lures strangers into her bed and sucks their blood. I mean, yeah, like, I think it was kind of like for her to bring it up and for him to accuse her or something like that. Like, I get it. I understand why she's like so defensive. I also understand why he's bringing it up because it's like withdrawing, you know. I understand like both sides of the conversation. I don't know how to tell him that I'm both. Yeah, so I don't. Nothing's holding me back. You make it sound like I'm forced to do this, but I choose to. It's not an easy choice. She's been like that feeling. She's been worse. Oh, it was fun. Oh, okay. But she doesn't want to know how Edgar will look at her if she confesses that to him. I understand. Except he doesn't. Therein, therein lies the problem. I didn't know you could like make a word like therein. I thought it was you always, and maybe it's a typo, or you can there's never been a typo so far. Like we learn every day. We learn every day. Edgar clears his throat and puts on a smile that trembles at the corner. We're here to celebrate. We should talk about happier things, shouldn't we? Courtesy of decades of practice, the smile she puts on herself is a lot more convincing. Right. Your girly choice of drink. We're still on that. Hey, aside from the increased risk of diabetes, I find it cute that you have a sweet tooth. A 44-year-old being described as cute is no longer very flattering, but. Wait a second. He presses a finger to his lips, then motions to the radio playing on the counter. The news is on. Ooh. Local authorities have stated a gas leak caused the. Oh my fucking god! Every time I stumble when I need to log in, I'm sorry. Local authorities have stated a gas leak caused the explosion at Beaumont Museum last night. Beaumont Museum. That's where Dante said the SSF were digging around, right? The museum's doors will remain closed for the public till repairs on the private wing are complete. Blah blah blah. Among other news, the body of a 23-year-old Jane Stewart was found last night. Earlier this month, Miss Stewart was reported missing. Oh my god, has human news always been this boring? Yeah. It's boring or traumatizing. It's just bad news on bad news on bad news. Yeah. It's always the same thing. Someone was robbed, someone was murdered, someone was kidnapped. At least there's an explosion in the vault this time, but what's the aftermath? The next day, there's something else. Not anything worse, nothing better either. You don't have to listen to the news to know how terrible the world can be. Just step outside. Ever been? Edgar and Serge look up at the bartender. What, to Beaumont Museum? It's owned by one of the greatest wizards of our time. Ooh, Renaud Beaumont. Il s'appelle Renaud. His name is Renaud. In French, Renault is like it's one of first of all, Renault is a car brand, and it's also like a name that's like a 50, 60-year-old man will have. So that's why it's making me laugh. Never heard of him. What makes him so great? Many things. For starters, Sears doesn't bother to listen. Focus on turning her drink around in her glass. But Edgar nods along, genuinely interested for whatever reason. Anyway, he has to be ancient now. He retired from the public eye decades ago. Even if he's still alive, it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't know what happened to his family's museum. Maybe we should set it on fire again and make sure he gets the memo this time. Maybe he is a vampire, I would guess. If they're mentioning him, I would guess. You wouldn't actually, would you? Want to find out? So you wanna know? Wanna go? You have an annoying habit of doing the opposite of what I ask of you, so no comment. The bartender leaves the other to serve another customer. Edgar starts patting his pockets. Bollocks, I'm all you. Did you just say bollocks unironically right now? I'm sorry. He is British. It's like yeah. Don't hold yourself back on my account. The corner shop should still be open. Sure you won't mind me leaving you alone? I'm scared for her, but it should be fine. He's already climbed on his feet. To his feet. I think he'll live, or at least not die. Again, I'll be back in no time. And he's gone. Sugar, coffee, cigs. Humans sure have a lot of stupid vices. She stares down at her drink. Not the minor any better. She sips slowly, letting her eyes roam the room. She's not sure where the compulsion comes from. It's not as if she'll discover anything new. It's always the same old faces. No, wait. She is definitely new. Ooh, wow. She's so pretty. I didn't see her on like the thing. Like I was so focused on Abraxas, I did not see her on like the game screen. Like how do I say that? Like the game entry screen. Sears meets eyes with a woman at the far end of the pub. Beauty is no stranger to Sears. She's seen it in many faces, many bodies, even a few hearts. But this woman isn't just beautiful. She's serving cunt. She's she's gagging everyone in here. Oh my god. The woman smiles. Sears feels compelled to return the smile. I'm smiling back. You see a body, you smile. I don't care. Sears returns to smile, but looks back down at her drink just as quickly. Not looking to hook up with anyone tonight. Oh, are you sure about that? I want to. What if I want to? What if I want her? Although that's a bit presumptuous of her. Maybe the woman was just being nice. Not really looking for nice either. Wait. Sears' head snapped back up, but the woman is already gone. Nowhere to be seen. Oh, yeah, she's a wizard. I was gonna say. She's giving like witch or wizard, something like that. Only in her absence does Sears realize that she couldn't detect what the woman was. Whoever or whatever that woman was, she means trouble. Want her? I want her. That's for sure. I want her. But like, forget her. No, I want her. I want to speak to her. It makes no sense, but I want to see her again. I want to know her. I want her. Yes! Someone put on Chaperone. Someone turn on Chaperone right now. Not her blood, not her body, not her heart. Sears wants the mystery she offers. It's exactly what she's been looking for. A mystery time consuming enough to end the perpetual boredom eating away at her. Oh, hi. To me, right now, like the whole thing that just happened, with the music in the back and everything, it's giving like the woman because to me she's a wizard or witch. Like wizard, you can say wizard. Yeah, wizard is like the male equivalent of witch. She's a witch. She's a fucking witch. So to me, she's like put a spell on us or something like that. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Preoccupied by her thoughts, Sears barely notices Edgar's return, especially because of course, she appears when he goes away and she disappears the second he's coming back. Yeah. He slips off his jacket, slides back into his seat, and gestures to another round of drinks from the bartender. What took you so long? Ran into some trouble. Don't be stingy with the details. What kind of trouble? He lights a cig, angling his body towards her. Journeys brush but neither move away, used to the lack of personal space. Well, what? So you see. No, never mind. No! Spill it. Tell us the tea. Are you blushing? My god, you are. Not on purpose. Did someone offer you something outside? Unfortunately, I don't think it's me having this effect on you, so it must be something else. So you do want him? I thought she was just like playing with him. Edgar twists and squirms in his seats. Or someone else. Was. I thought was asked about. Was. Oh my fucking god. Hold on. Was asked out on it. Was asked out on a date. He was asked out on a date. He spits the words out so fast. Sears will have missed them if not for her supernatural hearing. You're messing with me. I wish I was. It's stressing me out. But you say yes? Obviously, I said no. Why? Why would it be obvious? Was something wrong with her? No, she was pretty and nice and smelled really good. Too many details now. Sorry, I just thought she had a nice perfume. You like it, actually. You're only making it weirder. I said no because I would never have worked. She's human. As are you? But I don't live like one. So you prefer to date a supernatural? Excuses, excuses. Think about it for a second. I run a supernatural detective agency. How do I explain that to someone outside this business? Not to mention how I'm up all night, asleep most of the day. No sane, normal person would want to be with someone like me. Actually, I wouldn't mind. I'm usually up like all night and like sleep for like half the day. So, oh come on. So what if she doesn't fit into your normal schedule? You make time when you're in love. Love? Well, yeah. God, I definitely don't have time for that. Not when there's clients to be managed and bills to be paid and. You don't have to work all the time, Eddie. You could take off one night of drinking to get laid. Oh, shit, what if someone hears you? What's killing me? He said he's like 44, is that what it is? He said 44, I think. He's acting like someone that's like barely 18 or like a teenager. It's killing me. Oh come on, you're a grown man. You can possibly still be embarrassed by the word sex. I'm not, but we're in public. Sex, sex. I was gonna say exactly the same thing. Sex, sex. Dick and balls. Jesus Christ. Don't talk about Jesus Christ. Breeding? Breeding, mating, copulating, fornicating. And what is it you Brits say? Shagging. This Circe is cackling like a mad woman while Edgar hisses under his breath. You can see her teeth here. Like, no, her fangs, her fangs. Circe, I'm begging you to stop. Dick and balls, dick. Edgar looks about ready to explode from embarrassment, anxiously glancing around to make sure no one's heard her. She doesn't have the heart to remind him that they're at a bar for supernaturals. Almost everyone's guaranteed to have overheard. Anyway, wouldn't it be nice to be with someone, even if it's only for the night? Ooh, cute. I mean, cute. He looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Edgar laughs, shaking his head, more to himself than in response to her words. Somehow I prefer to be here. Oh, with me? I wouldn't be necessarily I wouldn't necessarily consider your presence to be an advantage. But yes, I prefer to be here with you. Six brings her glass to her lips, hiding her smile behind it. Oh, not gonna say like because I do think he looks very good. But like he's and he's also very nice and he's cute. But I wouldn't be like go for him. So Shemi said no. She doesn't want their routine to change, but she also doesn't want Edgar to feel like he can never have a life outside boring investigations and her. Then again, he can't really keep doing this and be normal. She's not sure how she would react if he no longer had as much time for her. Last time she lost her only sense of stability in the world, she didn't exactly take it well. Yeah, we remember that. The whole, the like 2 minute monologue you went on, yeah, we remember that. Of course, there are people like Raoul and Dante's superior, Orion, who have human families and try to live as normally as possible, but only as in the memory. And with time, vampires like him learn the hard way that rejecting your nature out, never works in the long run. Edgar's different. He could pack his bags, move cities, and go back to living a normal life whenever he wants. As long as he remains here, though, he'll never be able to pull the wool back over his eyes. I was saying, if it was someone who looked like a small person running around, I was like, what the fuck was that? Edgar taps out his cig in the nearest ashtray. Enough about that. Did I miss anything around here? Nope. For some reason, it doesn't feel right to mention the mysterious woman. Maybe because she knows how Edgar worries and she doesn't want him to start. The bartender slides their new drinks towards them. They clink glasses. For 20 years of this hellish profession, and to 20 more, you're gonna be dead by then. In the end, Edgar has one too many drinks. He leans on Sears the entire walk back to his flat. Taking a flat. We're here. It's a cut, I'm sorry. We're here. In the end, Edgar has one too many drinks. He leans and steers the entire walk back to his flat. Oh no, my god. I've never like had to take care of a drunk person, but that sounds exhausting for no fucking reason. I hope I never have to do that. He stops when they reach his building. He's never invited her upstairs before, and she doubts he'll be any different tonight. Will you make it upstairs on your own? Why wouldn't I? He pushes off of her and stumbles up the stairs to the entrance. He almost falls over several times, but by some miracle, he manages to reach the door without breaking any bones. See, are you gonna be able to open that? He hiccups. I'm perfectly fine. Right. See you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. He waves her goodbye. She waves back. Good night. She waits until he's safely inside the building. She leaves her low heel down on his way up the lift, so Sears begins to stroll back to her own flat. You never know what can happen. She walks at a leisure pace, like the threat of the rising sun will be upon her any moment now. Like her slow pace might delay the inevitable day. What does she mean? I didn't look at the corset like really good, but it's so pretty. It's like I love the lace details on it. It's like it looks good. That's all you need to know. Fuck shit. Senior strips down to her own underwear. Her one bedroom flat has no bed, only a sofa. So that's where she lies down. Second the flat. Look. Outside, the sun slowly rises, and the world seems we'll never get to be a part of again wakes up. She stares up at the ceiling, trying to not think about the growing resentment she feels every time she has to hide away from the sun. I didn't always hate daytime. When her common sense returned after her failing year, Sears had found that the day offered endless opportunities for self-improvement. She read novels, she meditated, she brushed up on her story, learned martial arts, studied different languages, read some more, slept with all kinds of people men, women, people who didn't really identify as either. Half of the time, she didn't even feel on them. She liked to cuddle in bed afterwards, basking in their heat. Okay. Well, maybe because she doesn't have any body heat because she's dead. That was, yeah. When films became a thing, she found herself obsessed with cinema, lived hundreds of different lives through stories of others. But like everything else, it soon got dull, hiding herself in escapism to distract herself from her own thoughts. Lately, she can't be bothered to do much but of anything anymore. That sounds like like you're depressed, like depression. It's okay, but like you might want to talk about that to a professional, babe. Is this all there is to eternity? An endless cycle of wanting and what we're wanting, forever falling in and out of love with what was once meant with what once meant the world to you. If she shuts her eyes, if she pretends hard enough, she can almost imagine she's dreaming. Where do her dreams bring her today? Ooh, oh, this is interesting. I didn't think that would happen. Ooh, because the mystery woman was like, I think that would be interesting to see. But also, I want him really bad. So maybe again, like three people have watched my videos on this game so far, so like, and no one has left a comment. But if anyone comments that they want to see this route, the mystery woman route, I will do it. Like I have nothing to do right now. I have a whole summer free, so like don't hesitate to ask. But I'm gonna click on Abraxas because he's my man. Yes. Ugh. Just picturing that self-righteous face of his irritates her. Nope. Not even worth thinking about for seconds. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't say anything. You can hold the comment, I guess. I'm gonna click on that. Yes, I think we're gonna go through everyone. So like, my plan was just shut down immediately. Who was she? More importantly, what was she? Every person has a distinct aura. Some call it life force. Some call it the soul. What even would whatever you like to call it, everyone has it. Not everyone can detect it, but Sears is trained to ensure she never misses it. So the fact that she'd missed this one, it unsettles her. It unsettles her very much. Yeah, you go through everyone. I'm sorry. And he's funny when he's drunk. Though most of their nights, my hand at the Golden Cat, Edgar rarely drinks enough to get wasted. His love of tobacco might send him to a nerdy grave, but at least alcohol poisoning won't. A small comfort. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure alcohol can like kill you too. She continues to dream. She tries her best to fight against the current of her thoughts, but somehow they always lead back to him. That's depressing again. Well, I think that if I click on anything, it's just gonna end up leading me back to thinking about him. So like, oh, by the way, who is him? We don't know. Against her will, Sears remembers him. Ooh, open your eyes. Look into my eyes. See yourself as you truly are, as you were always meant to be. I'm I'm afraid. For us, fear is a choice. When she opens her eyes and looks into his, she doesn't see herself. She sees him, and only him. Beautiful. Oh, he whispers, reverent. I will never make anything as beautiful as you again. But, sir, you did not make me. I did. His spindly fingers caress her skin with such tenderness. She foolishly mistakes it for fondness. I delivered you from death. I rendered you invulnerable to the horrors of time. I captured you in the moment you were the most beautiful you ever would be. Beautiful. Forever. She holds the monster stare. My eternal companion. Forever. Well, that was heavy. Wow. The sun has set again. But Circe only snaps out of her daydreams when she hears the balcony door open. She doesn't even have to get up to guess who's broken into her flat. She recognized those steps anywhere. Oh, yes! Yes! My man, I don't even want to sing that song. I was gonna sing Lover Girl by Megan Thee Stallion, but fuck Clay Thompson, so I'm not singing it. He ruined the song. I don't even want to sing anymore. Fuck him. You better have a good reason for this, Abraxas. She stands up to glare at him. His eyes linger on her like a terror for no longer than what is polite. I apologize for the impromptu visit, but I could not wait. To fuck me? What? I'm sorry. Would you like to please put some clothes on? Then of course I shall explain my unconventional entrance. Yeah. Why not remove your own clothes if it feels unfair? Ew. Do not be unreasonable. It is not a matter of what is fair or not, but of what is appropriate. Well, I won't be putting mine on. This is my home and I'm comfortable in this. To be very young, you barged into my room through my balcony for some reason. How did you even get there? So, like, fuck you. If I want to be naked, I will be. It would be courteous, courteous for me to be here while you are. He gestures awkwardly, refusing to look at her again. Unprepared for guests. You okay? Exactly why would you let me exactly why should you remove yours? Wait, you should remove yours. Make it even. He must know she's messing with him. Of course he does. Come on. She can tell from the angry frown he's failing to hide between his brows. He snips off his jacket anyway. Yes! And get it over this. Get it over the side of the sofa. Yeah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Satisfied? Yes, I am. Your, I was gonna say your tits are so big, but well, I said it. So and it's true. So what are you gonna do about it? You're not gonna do shit because it's true. So exactly. Her eyes linger appreciatively on the way his shirt stretches across his chest. Yeah, like the shirt, the compression shirt is giving Leon Kennedy. Like he always has that tight ass shirt all around his biceps. Like it's giving that. Is it intentional that your shirts are always a size too small for you? I'm not complaining. If you intend to objectify me, I will be putting my jacket back on. Oh my god, okay. She sighs dramatically. Never any fun, are you? As a vamp, shouldn't you know any better than to enter a stranger's home without invitation? So he is a vampire. I was wondering. We're not strangers. We're not friends either. Acquaintances. Are you seriously trying to negotiate our level of familiarity? He he eyes the balcony he just sneaked in through. I didn't mean to cause you any distress, but I had to make sure no one would know I was here. Why? And you felt that creeping in through the balcony was the most discreet way to accomplish that? I mean, I guess it's discreet because, like, no one can see him, but it is creepy. I was not creeping. Really? His eyes sweep down her body again. Okay! She suddenly turns around and starts twerking. I want to talk on the flop. So, he clears his throat and pretends to be distracted by the posters lining her wall. I believe this is my first time seeing your flat. Do you watch a lot of films? Explain why you broke into my damn flat. Sneaked in. Don't be childish. It's not cute when you're like 200 years old. It's about the case that Seth was witness to. Seth is like the bitch that the like that we were in Holly with, right? Yeah, it is. Did you release him already? Of course. We have no reason to hold him after questioning. No reason? I gave you a reason. Yes, I put in a world with the SCD to look into him sooner than later. They mentioned they hadn't received any reports from you, however. Oh, I did not come here to talk about Seth. I need a favor. If the favor is pussy, I can give you that. If you don't mind, of course. Will he do it? Depends what you're talking about. The request surprises her. She studies his face, waiting for the punchline. Well, will you? I can't believe my ears. The great Abraxas is asking me for my help, really. Do not make me repeat myself. It was difficult enough the first time. Even if she finds it hard to believe, Abraxas is definitely telling the truth. He barely even relies on his own agents. So for him to come to her of all people for help, it means he needs something badly enough to swallow his pride. He's gonna swallow something else, I tell you that right now. I never expected to see the night. He's already set on not doing it. She's already set on not doing it. Because why would she in her right mind ever help Abraxas? That doesn't mean she's not curious. You're going to have to share more details before I decide. Have you heard of the incident of the BTMO Museum? Yes. In passing, this must never this must never become public knowledge, but the gas leak was a cover-up coordinated by us at the SSF. I guess that. Wow. Who could have ever imagined, like for real? Magic triggered the explosion. The burst of the energy was so powerful that should our culprit have wished to, they could have destroyed far more than a single wing. At worst, I feel they might have even been able to burn down half of North Haven. Damn! My agents and I have determined it cannot be a mere accident. This was an intentional attack. Well, yes, I mean, I see. That also seemed logic, like an important ass museum. Like, come on. Unfortunately, it gets worse. The wing that was destroyed harbored several magic artifacts, one of which is now missing. Duh. Like, come on. You should be grateful then. They could have stolen all of them. Like, come on. I sent my team to clean up the scene and deal with any witnesses. That's when they found the initials JM spray painted on the wall. Whoever or whatever this JM is, it is our only lead. Could you choose the magic from the explosion? Circe knows for a fact the SSF North Haven branch as a very talented witch in their ranks. She even happens to be Abraxas' second-hand command. I know who that is. I already know who that is. It's Miss Cunt. It's Miss Gagiana. The girl with like the nice like hair, like black hair and everything. I think. We suspect it was caused by the artifact itself, which didn't leave any residue from the user behind. Okay, but why do you want me involved? The SSF regularly collaborates with the supernatural police, but that's it. They've never worked with Thorn investigations. And while Circe is not supposed to Circe's not supposed to be a challenge. She's no witch hunter. She knows vampires, she knows werewolves, she knows demons, but messing with the wrong wizard can have deadly consequences. Well, I guess I'm already dead because I'm pretty sure the girl that we saw in the bar was a wizard. So, shit, you know? It's because I mess with her in many ways, so like, it's common sense to not get involved in their affairs. We're going to launch a full investigation into JM when we were explicitly told by people higher up the ladder to drop the case. It's giving they're in cahoots, it's giving they have something to do with it, it's giving the higher ups are using y'all. That's what it's giving. Apparently, an outsider is being sent from elsewhere to continue the investigation. I take it that's unusual. Not necessarily. There have been cases where we've collabed with external parties, but the key word there is collaboration. It's like an flop. Flop. Never in all the time I have worked for the SSF have I been locked out of a case in this manner. He's mad. He's big mad. He's big mad. Oh, come on, you've lived long enough to know there's a first for everything. I know. Still, I am suspicious of their intentions. I have no real reason to be, no actual evidence, nothing to work with but a presentiment. Presentiment. Oui, presentiment, oui. Presentiment. But I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. Since we do care, Seth was the only witness. Did he say Seth was a witness in that? Oh, oh, we can see the pennies. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a mere attempt to blur that so that YouTube doesn't flag my fucking video. Yeah, since where do you care? I guess. Since where do you care? I thought it wasn't any of your business if the laws enforced by your superiors might be unfair to us non-humans. True. T. I know what you think of me, messieurs, but I'm not your enemy. I mean, I don't mind an enemies to lovers, if you don't mind. The SSF do what we must to protect supernaturals from humans, and them from us. Sometimes that means the occasional casualty on our side. Her side, he says. When has he ever been on our side? Anyhow, given the things you get up to in your own time, I do not think you should be judging anybody else. Okay, you wanna fight? You wanna fight about it? Yeah, I'll just whoever I want, whenever I want. I don't kill vamps out of nowhere, out of some sense of moral superior. I kill them because it's fun and it pays the bills. I don't think you're helping yourself with that girl. Oh my god, you're not. Maybe that makes me a bit of a bitch. So what? I'm not so sanctimonious that I need to pretend my actions are morally justified. Are you really so irredeemable when you only kill the bad ones? Don't paint me as some sort of anti-heroine. All vampires are bad. Even you, especially me. Some goes for humans, werewolf, witches, you name it. Same goes. We're all equally capable of bad and good. Good. That's why it means something when we choose to do good. Abraxas doesn't look surprised in her speech. You may not know the full extent of what Circe used to get up to before North Haven, but unlike Edgar, he can surely imagine. This is Circe on her best behavior. And if you ever had the misfortune of meeting her at her worst, well, good luck, babe. I only target the so-called bad ones because I don't need any more trouble with the law than I already have. Also, if someone's willing to pay to see you dead, not once but twice, you're probably an asshole anyway. Abraxas shakes her head. He gives up on adding anything to this conversation, returning to the previous subject. Technically, I am not betraying orders. It's not me who's investigating this, after all. It is you. You just put me on the case. You just put me on there. And if you happen to feed some information back to me, then that is simply how it goes. Loophole of the century. So, oh, yeah, we're gonna go through all of them, so that might as well. You said an artifact was stolen. What exactly was it? If I knew, I would have told you. I doubt that. Yeah, I doubt that. I mean it. I know no more beyond the title, the little I have already shared with you, which is like nothing. It was hidden in plain sight inside Renaud Beaumont's private collection. We had planned to contact him about it before we were ordered to drop the case. So all we know is that it can make stuff go boom. Not the exact words I would use, but essentially yes. Who's to say that power didn't come from the person wielding the artifacts? Abraxas firmly shakes his head, like he's already ruled that option out. There are wizards and witches capable of things our minds cannot imagine, but it would be suicide to release a burst of energy that large without assistance. When magic's involved, nothing's impossible. I suppose, but I would say it's too unlikely to be worth consideration. So maybe they stole the artifact and they used that artifact to like power up in a way their energy, their magic. To me, that could be that because why else would they steal the artifact if it was not to like help their magic in some way? Seb was the only witness who might have been anything of note at least, seen anything of note at least. We've interviewed all the others and we learned nothing. Who might have? I thought you brought him in for questioning. We did. However, we were told to drop the case before we could ask him anything worthwhile. It's so weird that you guys that these like the company is like protecting this random like so well. It's so weird that like yeah like they're like so careful with him. Like once again, the SSF proved to be embarrassingly incapable. I don't think they're incapable. They're purposely not doing things to like protect the people that that matter to them. It's so weird that they're protecting this random so like so well. It's not our finest work. I know. Yeah, you didn't eat. You didn't eat without. Tears falter on her chest. I'll have you under one condition. Hmm? Why are you making that face? You haven't even heard what I have to say yet. Fine. State your terms. Yeah, state something. It's quite simple. If you're so desperate for my help, beg for it. Yeah, girl boss, girl boss. You know, me and Sirius were like connected. We're twinning. That's my girl. No, he said no. No. Okay. He moves to leave, but she blocks his path. Always so uptight. Let me rethink this. Progressa just stares, waiting. She takes her time, hemming and awing, simply for the amusement of keeping him in suspense. Oh, alright, I'll do it. His glare softens, only barely, but enough for her to notice. Thank you. Don't thank me, I'm not doing it for you. It just sounds like a compelling case, far more interesting than anything I've worked on lately. This is what will fish her out of her slump. Keep her running thorn investigations for another 20 years. Oh, it's cute that she genuinely wants to do this thing with Eddie. They're like actually besties, that's cute. You'd better pay us though, and provide a generous. You'd better pay us though, and provide us a generous tip. Exactly, exactly. Everyone knows Abraxas sits on a monstrous amount of generational wealth in his previous life. Okay. See, like, the more the story goes on, the more I want him. Everything is here. Because I don't care about money in a relationship, but that's a plus, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, come on. Something she might as well use to her advantage here. That can be arranged. Perfect. Now give me a moment to get dressed, and I'll get you out of here. There's no need. I have my own way. I'm gonna go to the window again. The balcony again? Absolutely not, Romeo. His eyes shift to the floor, brows joined together. He's that conflicted about this. Perhaps it's because he's never broken the rules in the past. He fears the consequences should anyone learn that he's disobeying orders. Well, yeah, I'm gonna reassure him. Come on. The SSF have no reason to monitor your every move. Even if someone does find out that you came here, surely you're quick-witted enough to think of an excuse on the spot. Yes, yes, you're right. There are plenty of reasons why I might come to see you. And what those reasons plenty you say, such as, like, what are you talking about? Can you give me an example? I'm a visual learner, by the way. Can you? I'm a hands-on learner. Yeah. He rolled his eyes, and any previous hints of vulnerability vanish. Never mind that. Get dressed, and I do not have all night, and neither do you. Just with the attitude, I'll make sure to take my sweet time. Oh, everyone's here. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sears leads Abraxas downstairs so he can leave through the front floor like a normal person. In their office, a freshly shaven Edgar's made himself comfortable behind his desk. He's mid-bite on a biscuit when they enter. Take that out of your mouth so we can understand. He swallows. Why is he here? Good to see you too, Thorn. Pleasure's all yours, prick. Oh my god. Edgar's nasty glare softens, only slightly, and his eyes shift to Sears. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't think about that because I was just turned on. How does Abraxas know where I live? More specifically, how does he know where my balcony of my room specifically is? I repeat, why is he here? And why was he upstairs? He was having a house tour. Like Sabrina Carpenter was saying, he was having a house tour. And how did he even get in? I've been here for over an hour. The door's been shut the entire time. Did he show up during the day? Did you spend all before you let your imagination run to places I don't even want to imagine? I want to. I want. Okay. How about you shut up and let me talk? Go. Go on, lie because it's funny, yeah. You're right, he did spend the day. He did what? I didn't. Braxis looks to Edgar. I didn't. Denying it twice makes you sound totally guilty. But you know it isn't true. Why must you always make up some nonsense? As if I'd believe that anyway. Neither of you could stand each other for that long. I mean, I could stand on his dick. So, and that would like really make us like super get along very well. So, now tell me the truth. What's he doing here? I'm standing right here, Thorn. You could simply ask me. Or could I? Abraxas sneers. In that case, I shall leave that explaining to your boss. You have a boss? Edgar lifts his plate. You're going to piss me off now, right? To piss off right now? Whoa. You're going to piss off now, right? Have a biscuit before you go, fresh from our neighbor. I can't. Oh, that's right, you can't eat. I can, but the taste is repulsive and I cannot properly digest it. Meaning I would have to check your pants, diarrhea. Abraxas pauses. You're mocking me. Yes. Edgar shoves a cookie in his mouth. Is it a cookie or a biscuit? Because a biscuit is different from a cookie, right? The biscuit is like the The thing that's like thick and like with like butter in it and shit, and there's like cheddar in it, and then a cookie is a cookie, right? Because a biscuit because he's British. You British people need to let it go. Oh my god, it took you long enough. Hmm. Abraxas focuses on Sears again. Report to me as soon as you find something. You know where to find me. Yes, sir. Hmm. Edgar lights a cig after Abraxas leaves. She waits for his patience to wear thin. It doesn't take long. So, he wants us to look into something. I want him to look into me. He doesn't need to be responsive right now. So. She explains everything to Edgar. Same as her, he's baffled that Abraxas would ignore a direct order from his superiors. It doesn't make sense. I know, that's why it's interesting. Some measly initials aren't much of a leap though. JM could be a person, an organization, or movement. How would we know? Yeah, we need to investigate. Only one way to find out. Investigate. Let's split up and check in with more contacts in the city to see if they've heard anything. You have contacts. You know which side is yours. Right. Enjoy your biscuits. Cookies. I'll head out first. She walks up to the window. She moments away from a trans. She moves away from transforming when Bigger calls out. Sears, be careful, please. What about yourself, old man? 20 years ago, I was a boy. Today, I'm an old man. Well, yeah, that's how time works. Even another 10 years and I'll be dust and cobwebs in your eyes. It's a compliment. I like older men. I don't. It's not a compliment. You have extremely questionable tastes. Don't downplay your sex appeal. Your creaky knees and back issues, especially, are oh so attractive. And no, if you don't you have somewhere to be? Try not to miss me too much. Take a left. Sears transforms, circling Edgar once before she flies out the window and into the night. Wow. Thorn Investigations has established a trusted net of sources around North Haven over the past 2 decades. From small business owners to working girls, regular everyday people oblivious to the supernatural world. You never know who might have the intel you need. But tonight, none of their usuals has anything useful for Sears. No one's heard of the initials before. For her last stop, Sears catches Nisha away from Elysium on her smoke break. Are we gonna see her? Long time no see, Sears. Nisha, Laz's right hand, has secretly worked as an informant for Thorn investigations for years now. She's a street smart human who enjoys making a little extra on the side. Although I'm not sure what she needs it for, from what I've heard, Lazarus pays her plenty and more. Then again, given that she's basically running his business for him, there's probably nothing he could pay Nisha that would be enough for the work she does. Anyway, I appreciate that Nisha's a businesswoman. Really is easy to work with. Heard you stopped by Elysium last night. Paid Naz a quick visit. And you didn't think to come say hi to me? You'd have liked that. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a bit. Talk with your friends. Sure, if you say so. But I didn't come here to catch up. Oh, you didn't? Well, what were you here for then? Have you seen the initials JM around lately? Nisha shrugs. No, is that someone important? I'm not the dead end. Don't even know if it's a who or what yet. But if you hear anything, Nisha tips her imaginary hat to Sears. You'll be the first to know, of course. Thanks. Nisha puts her out her say on the nearest wall. If that's so, I should get back inside. Elysium doesn't run itself. Lazarus still leaving all the work to you. He pulls his weight. Sometimes. Kick him in the balls for me when you see him next. I quite like this job, so I will not be doing that. But you have my respect for your commitment to hating him. It's a lifestyle at this point. To be fair, Lazarus is not making himself very likable so far. So like, Nisha waves her goodbye and disappears inside the abandoned building. I like her. She's giving me lesbian vibes for some reason. I don't know why. Sears sighs and returns to the streets. Let's see if Edgar had better luck. Ow. The lights are on when Sears enters the office. Edgar must have gotten back first. I smell bullshit right now. If you're here already, I guess you didn't find anything worthwhile either. She stops at the doorstep. Oh, you can't be serious. Two breaks in one night? Oh no, it's her. It's not bullshit. It's a beautiful woman. Edgar's nowhere to be seen. Standing behind his desk is the mystery woman from last night. Finally, Sears can see the woman for what she really is. A witch. I knew it. I really. I knew it. A very powerful one. If she is able to conceal her magic like that. Take on that. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Her eyes leave the streets outside to meet Sears' gaze. They stare at each other for a long beat, neither willing to break eye contact or begin conversation. Eventually, the woman smiles, impressed for some reason. You have a spine, a quality I respect, as long as one does not mistake it as a suitable replacement for competence. As you are doing right now, the woman laughs. You have a sense of humor as well. That is good. Oh, look at her, she's so pretty. When Sears doesn't move, the woman pushes away from the wall to stand up straight. Well, I'm not straight, that's what I can tell you right now. She's tall, in the same way models are. It should be a pointless, ridiculous, and appropriate thought to have in this moment. And yet Sears can't help but feel that there's something unnatural about how bewitching the woman before her is. Apologies and introductions are in order. Would you prefer to hear first? Which would you prefer to hear first? Which? Ah, funny. You choose. Oh, well, if you insist. My name is Nocturne. I am not a local, but perhaps my accent gave that away already. Australia. For some reason, I'm thinking Australia. I don't know why. A French accent. Is this game made by French people? I'm gonna look it up because there's like two French people and there's like a bunch of French names. Nocturne. Elle s'appelle Nocturne. Her name is Nocturne, but Nocturne. Among the many strange circumstances of this situation, Sears barely noticed the subtle French accent. So no, she's French. I'm sorry to ambush you like this in your own office, but you're a busy lady. It is not so easy to catch you alone. Please do not worry, I truly mean you no harm. Harm? Am I expected to just believe that? Apparently so, because Nocturne continues talking like nothing's out of the ordinary. It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sears. I heard you. I have heard terrible things about you, and I wish you do. Which means you must be good at it. What have you been told by Morris? You believe anything in here? Well, yeah. What sort of terrible things? What sort of terrible things have you been told? I'm curious. I do not wish to bore you with senseless details. Perhaps another time. Nocturne smiles, says, perhaps not. Nevertheless, those senseless details have proved quite useful. They persuaded me to seek out your services and hire you. Sears narrows her eyes at the witch. You want to hire me for what exactly? Nocturne doesn't look like she requires any help killing your typical street vamp, so it's definitely not for that. It's the same thing everyone hires you for. I'm looking for someone. I want you to find out. Right. Unfortunately for you, I'm quite busy at the moment, so I won't be able to take your case. Goodbye. Damn. You damn, you were curious about her. You only wrote, oh, okay. Nocturne's Nocturne's voice is firm, even as her perfect smile stays painted on. You're already looking for them. Who? Oh, so JM is a person. I presume so. The person that pretended to be the real JM was a brilliant young witch. But who knows when it comes to this imposter? Did I read that already? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I need it. But who knows when it comes to this imposter? They could be anyone for all we know. How do you know it's an imposter? Why wouldn't it be the real JM? Because she's dead anyway. Because she's fucking dead. Yes. Nocturne's tone is detached. Sears can hardly believe this isn't all one big joke. She's dead. Quite dead, yes. I don't know. I killed her. Oh. So she really is a girl boss. I love that's what I know. She's dead. And you kill her. Murdered, slowed, killed. Whichever word you prefer. Assuming that's even true, why would you admit that to a complete stranger? She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. I told you, I have done my research. I know everything I need to know to determine that you are capable of this job. If I did not believe you were capable, I would not be here. I am not a witch who wastes her time on whims. Throughout this conversation, Nocturne's smile has never fallen. Till now. Oh, damn. Okay, cinematic. Okay, camera movement is giving in countdown when the ending fairy is happening. Come on. You must understand. It is important to me that this person is found. I want the best detective possible on this job, and I believe that to be you. I don't know about that. I don't know about all of this. So you will take my case. Damn. You will find the imposter and the artifact they got their thieving little hands on. You will bring them both to me, and you will not disappoint. She smiles again. Yay! Yippee! Money is of no consequence to me, so you will of course be compensated for your efforts. Huh? For one, Sears is genuinely at a loss of words, but Nocturne doesn't seem to be doesn't seem to mind. I'll take your silence to mean you accept, yes? Well, I would like to see it. I would like to see it. You have reached the end of BTMO demo. Thanks you. Oh my god. Burn the Midnight Oil Demo. Thank you for playing. To support the full game's development and for more news on Burn the Midnight Oil, check out our Kickstarter, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and Discord. You have a Tumblr? I'm actually going right now. I have Tumblr. I'm maybe gonna link my Tumblr in like my YouTube bio because I link my YouTube and my Tumblr. So hold on, burn the so I don't forget. Okay, so like and we are at the end of the demo. So like don't hesitate to like oh my god, I hate talking like this. Don't hesitate to support them on all of these. This is so cool. Especially the Kickstarter because I think the Kickstarter is when you can do donations to help like to give monetary help to like the developers. So like, if you can afford it, don't hesitate to go on the Kickstarter. And that's so they have Instagram too. I'm gonna follow them on both of these. So like yeah, it's the end. Yeah, it's the end. I love this game. I played so far out of all the games that I've played on this channel, it's my favorite. Oh yeah, the role is right here. I just didn't look at him. But yeah, I was too infatuated with these two right here. But yeah, um, well, I guess it's over. Again, I never know how to end the video. So like, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the game. I really like this game. So far, out of all the games that I've played, like personally played this year, it's my favorite. At least visual novels. I also played Knee Deep in Love. It's another like visual novel, but this time with only male love interests. Um, and so far, I think I like Burn to Midnight Oil the best. I think it's the aesthetics of it that I like the most, and I also like the main characters even more. Um, yeah, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Wow. So like yeah, again, thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to comment anything you want, honestly. Any questions, any requests. If it's a request, I don't know if I will be able to make it like right away. Because again, I have nothing to do, but I need to get up and actually film the video. So like I'm gonna see, but yeah, I hope you have a great time watching my playthrough. So far, I think it's my favorite video. I'm in a great mood today. So this is my favorite video so far. Yeah, don't hesitate to support the game on all socials that they showed like on the screen. And like don't hesitate to tune back into my channel if you want to see more. Yeah, you can also leave requests for other games in the comments. I'm mostly gonna focus on games that have demos or games that are free because I have $3, like the $3 change that Suga gave to RN during the BTS debut. I have $3 to my name right now, at least for games. I can only afford that. So, especially if it's free, don't hesitate to recommend games like that. Thank you for listening in, for tuning in, guys. Bye bye to whatever game you're gonna play next. Thank you so much. Bye.